Okay.
It is Monday, June 29th, 2026, and this is What Should We Talk About with Jenny Yang on today's agenda. Jenny's updates. Number 2, my new segment, Why Are You Like This? Number 3, Reflections on New Orleans, the New Orleans interviews with Uncle Bo, co-owner and co-chef of Singleton's Deli and Mini Mart, some of the son-in-law, it's all the stuff. Number 4, working on refugee resettlement as a DACA immigrant. Number 5, clutter is really just clutter in immigrant households. Number 6, when the hoarding includes nice things from famous people. And number 7, using hypnosis for healing. Y'all, it's a half-sewed because usually it'd be a solo sewed with the good egg takeover. Did I just say tape over? Takeover of What Should We Talk About with Jenny Yang. But this guest is so special, I just had to do a little interview while we're on tour. What Should We Talk About is your weekly catch-up time with smart and funny people to find joy in the unjust world. We discuss topics submitted by our guests and you, the listener. Any topic, current, old, big, small, nerdy, petty, from pop culture to the personal and political. Catch shorter preview episodes wherever you pod. But if you want full episodes, uncut, and bonus episodes, become a paid subscriber at jennyyang.substack.com. So if this episode cuts out mid-convo, don't get mad. Get subscribing. My guest today with a cute chuckle is a creator and storyteller documenting the journey of decluttering his immigrant parents' overcrowded apartment. His videos begin with cleaning and home transformation and often explore deeper themes such as family dynamics, generational trauma, shame, and the complicated emotions many children of immigrants experience growing up. Listen, he knows how to write an intro, so I'm going to read most of it. He's Mexican and a DACA recipient who grew up in Koreatown, LA. K-Town. After spending 3 years in New York City, he recently moved back to Los Angeles following a layoff from his work in refugee resettlement, where he primarily worked with unaccompanied immigrant children, very relevant to the Good Egg Immigrant Grocery Store stand-up comedy tour. Okay? Let's welcome Jose Ruiz!
Oh my God, thank you so much for
Jose
having me
Ruiz.
on. Oh my God.
Jose, what should we talk about?
Okay, I think we should talk about Gypsy Rose.
Oh,
I think we need to leave her alone. Like, she's a baddie. I feel like even though she killed her mother, like, I'm sorry, she did her time in jail. Like, I saw this woman talking crap about her on Instagram, like, oh my God, she killed her mother. She can never be happy. Why is she doing social media? I'm like, I'm sorry, but like, she was abused, and I feel like we just need to let her live her life and like let her do TikTok dances.
Okay, all right, I'll accept that. I watched all of the Gypsy Rose documentaries and the fictionalized version starring Patricia Arquette.
Yeah.
And I have to say, I agree with you.
Okay.
I do, because first of all, you don't know what happens when there's Munchausen by proxy. Okay, when a mother wants to keep a daughter sick in order to like get that kind of attention and money.
Yeah,
that was scary.
She lived a sad life.
It was messed up.
I'm like, at least live your best life. I think she's like in Miami or something.
I don't understand why people are still talking shit about her.
Yeah, I'm like, girl, move on.
How did this lady lady show up on your FYP?
I don't know what my algorithm is telling me, but like, she was just like complaining that she's like doing social media. She shouldn't be able to like be happy. Why are we supporting her?
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, like, people, let her monetize.
Let her live.
Let her live.
Wait, did you see the pictures of her with Kim K?
No, I haven't.
I mean, it looks sus.
I don't know.
That didn't really happen.
Yeah, it kind of looks like AI.
And there just all the comments are like, that is the most photoshopped.
Okay. That does look photoshopped.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
We'll give her a pass. She's been through.
We'll give her a pass. Yeah. Okay. Listen, I didn't know Gypsy Rose needed defending, but here we are.
Yeah.
But okay, but that's why that reveals something about you. I like getting to know people through their what should we talk about.
Yeah.
Okay.
I defend murderers apparently. Like justice for Luigi too. We need more Luigis.
You know what? Let's do a cheers.
Oh, cheers!
Let's do a cheers. Salud,
salud, kampai.
Cheers.
How do you say salud?
Salud. Oh, in what?
In French.
In French.
I think it's salud.
That sounds right.
It's something else. We'll look it up. How do you do it in French? I don't know. We were just talking before we rolled that you know, Jose's probably the most Asian Mexican I know.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, I also have a little bit of Mexican in me.
Oh, okay.
No,
Really
I'm playing.
cute.
It's just Espanol. It's just Espanol. You went dirty.
Some tacos.
Your brand went dirty.
No, I was thinking tacos. I was thinking food.
I got it.
I was like, teclayuda.
Cheers in French.
Acclamation.
That does
Acclamation.
No.
not. I don't think that's like the very formal way of saying the crowd is cheering or something.
Like they're exclaiming.
Exclamation.
Otherwise.
Screaming.
Santé.
Oh,
Santé!
santé! Yes,
Santé. We both took French.
Yes.
I took Spanish. You took Japanese.
And we
I
forgot
did.
it all.
I did Japanese in high school.
And we still need Google
I
Translate.
know.
It's fine.
But in our defense, I was not drinking in high school, so I wouldn't know Santé.
Actually, I started to drink when I was 24. That's when I
Oh.
had my first drink.
Oh my God, are you a late bloomer, good kid,
I
good
think I
immigrant
am.
kid? No,
I
I
think
feel
I
I
am.
can read it in you
You could? What-
because I
how?
relate. Like I feel like a lot of like good immigrant kids, quote unquote, good immigrant kids are late bloomers.
Yeah,
You know,
was.
like I didn't really like get into my sexualidad until I was like 21.
Okay.
Like straight up, like I just was like chased.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What was number one? Men are not to be.
chased by guys. Is that what the?
Oh God.
No.
Corey's out here trying
What's
to
that?
drop fucking puns. I was chased, not chased
Oh
by
my
guys.
God.
Thank you, Corey. I was chased. I was like, men can't be trusted. Why would I?
I mean, they can't.
Right. Why would I? Why would I be vulnerable to them,
Yeah.
physically and emotionally?
Yeah, for me, like, it showed up with me never having sleepovers, never, like,
Oh.
I didn't even hang out with friends that much after school.
Why?
I would just, like, I don't know, I just, like, my parents just worried about me, and I'm like, okay, I'll just go home.
Yeah. Let me not let them worry.
Yeah, let me not
That's
let
what
them
I'm saying.
worry.
That's
yeah,
very-
that's,
yeah.
like, I think I always think about that. I'm like, oh, okay, I shouldn't be doing this, because what will my mom think? I'm like, let me reel it
Oh,
back.
you were so responsible.
I was super responsible, but then I went crazy.
When did
I
you go
think-
crazy?
When I-
24.
24. I had my first drink at the Abbeys. At about-
Listen, the Abbey will break a
God.
lot of young gays in.
Yes, it did. Too many memories. And then I went to New York City. I lived there for 3 years, and that's when I went crazy.
The only population that's actually living like we used to live before like social media was everywhere are gay men. Because they will do a risk calculus when they go out the way we used to when we were younger. Because I'm not a Gen Z, and 100% like if you are over a certain age, you know that like you just like took more risks to like hook
Yeah.
up or like have an adventure. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't have a cell phone sometimes. Or like maybe you had a cell phone or a beeper. Maybe there wasn't social media. You know,
Yeah, I think so. The gays are risky for sure.
a little more like getting
More-
engaging with strangers and like talking to new people.
Yeah, that's true. They're like more open, I feel. Like,
Yeah. But like I had to be open when I went.
Oh, the number of times
Crazy.
that we would get like meet someone at a bar or club or something, and then go to 3 more locations with them. They're
Exactly.
like, we're going to this
Oh my
sketchy
God.
warehouse district. For
Totally.
For a
That
whatever
sounds
party,
like
and
a
it's like,
perfect night out for
let's
me.
But I'm
go.
saying, but like that's the opposite than what Gen Z is talking
Yeah.
about in general, right? They're always talking about like I'm so scared, you know, which you should be because the world is scary, but also,
Yeah, you'll be okay.
yeah,
Just take the risk. That's what I think I'm the most crazy friend out of my group.
really.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, fuck it. What's the worst that could happen?
You lose a kidney.
Yeah, you lose a kidney or that.
You got another one, so you know. You
Knock
can
on
only
wood.
make that mistake
Knock on
once,
Knock on
though.
wood, knock
Yeah.
on wood, knock on wood. No, this is my general. I'm always fascinated by Gen Z and their habits.
Am I Gen Z?
You're cusp.
Okay.
You're
I kind of,
cusp.
I
You're
feel like
zillennial.
yeah, I say per and period a lot. I don't know if that's because I'm cusp or just gay.
I mean, that's
Yeah, that's maybe both.
I like that you drink the Aperol spritz like you're very thirsty.
I am.
Like you haven't had water
Wait,
all day.
no, I'm notorious for like this is me going slow. I'm sorry. No, seriously, I like my boyfriend will be like, "Do you finish your drink already? I just gave it to you like 2 minutes ago." I'm like, I don't know, I'm just thirsty.
You drink
It
at
seems
the
like-
rate of Midwesterners.
Oh, really? Is that?
Corey will drink whenever Corey and his friends drink. It is basically 3 to 4 drinks an hour.
Oh.
Like, do you know what I'm saying?
About one every 15 minutes.
Yeah, about one every 15 minutes. Like, the dosage is heavy.
Yes. I actually lived in Michigan for 3 months.
Oh, for
yeah,
what?
in Jackson. I was working as a caseworker for unaccompanied Afghan children.
Yeah.
They were like held in a camp over there.
God.
And then we were like in a hotel like 30 miles from the camp. And it was like winter time, and the only thing I could do with my coworkers was like drink at our local like diner.
Yeah.
And they had like the best drink, White Russian pumpkin spice with a bunch of foam. It was so good, and it was so strong. And it was only like $5 or $6.
Oh my God.
It was like the best time of
Do
my
you
life.
not? You're Oaxacan. Don't you have a dairy intolerance?
I don't actually. We have a lot of
You have-
quesillo. We
that's
have
true.
quesillo, so we like.
Tasajo.
Yeah, tasajo. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we're good. We're good. But yeah.
I always like to think of Oaxacans as Asians.
Yeah,
That's
we
just
kinda
me.
are.
I like to just think
We're just
everyone's
like
Asian.
indigenous. I feel like we look Asian
I know.
sometimes. I know.
Cousin.
Cousin, we are.
All
That's
right.
Genghis Khan. That was just
I
the-
mean, I don't know. I don't want to attribute all of it to Genghis Khan. So listen, we have so much more to talk about, but I just want to say thank you.
Of
For the
course.
chapulines.
Do you know how to eat them though?
Am I supposed to dip it in something?
No, you're supposed to pull out the leg. Yeah.
Take off the legs and then eat it.
Yeah.
This is a bag of crickets. A Mexican
Do
delicacy.
you like crickets? Be honest. I know some people are like
I don't not
squirmish.
like it.
Okay.
But I don't crave it.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? So like on Wednesday we're gonna have a little potluck. I'm gonna share it.
Yeah, I think
I
it's
feel like chapulines are good for like drinking.
yeah, I think so too.
Right.
And they're spicy, so like
Right. They're like
do it as a chaser or something.
I'll do it as a chaser. We could grind it up. I don't know. Snort it.
Like you don't grind it up.
I don't drink. I don't drink when I do my podcast, but for you I will.
Oh my god.
For you I will. Santé. Obviously, on the final mic, heard but not seen, is the co-founder of the marketing and branding company Let's Brand. My sweetie and co-producer of live, Corey Higgs at OKLet'sBrand.com. Corey,
Yeah.
hi.
Hey.
Look at us back in the studio after,
Back in the saddle again.
I know, after a while being on tour. And as always, my OnlyPaids get the entire episode for Real Talk. So if you like this, subscribe at jennyyang.substack.com. It also is the place where you can get pre-sale drops of my tickets because they all sell out because it's a dope tour. And also we'll read your messages if you follow and subscribe and like send me a message. I have a bunch of backlog messages. I just haven't gotten to them, but we will in future episodes. Because you don't want to feel like you're losing your mind, and because we long for a better world filled with fun, love, joy, and cool shit. This is What Should We Talk About with Jenny Yang, the Good Egg Takeover.
I love that.
Number 1, Jenny's updates. Good Egg. Okay, listen, my immigrant grocery store stand-up comedy tour, 4 shows down of originally 20, but it might be 16.
It might be 18. I don't know.
Give or take.
We got
It's-
things.
You know, sometimes immigrant grocery stores, they get scared for good reason. For good reason. Sometimes they're scared because of ICE. And we are celebrating immigrant supporting organizations with my tour. So there's some of that. And then, yeah. And then sometimes immigrant uncles and aunties just misunderstand and then they like don't want to do it anymore or they want to do it. But for the most part, we're getting a lot of positive receptions and yeses. So
I think as the videos roll out, it's
They'll
really
see.
they're gonna see exactly how this goes down because it's such a lovely community building
it is.
experience.
Yeah. And then in number 3, I'll talk about my reflections on New Orleans. But it's been really heartwarming and meaningful for me to do this independent tour, to raise money for organizations that are against ICE. It's scary these days because, 8 different people were just arrested and charged with felonies and for circulating like anti-ICE zines and for being at a protest at a detention center. Like, it's so wild that they're trying to make them out to be examples. And all we want to say is, yeah, it's anti-ICE, but it's also just like pro-human. I'm here for humans. I like dignity and respect for human beings. That's nice.
They didn't break any laws either, from what
They
I gather.
didn't,
This
because-
is all First Amendment protections.
It's a slow creep. It's a slow coup. But that's too depressing right now. Santé.
Sounds like- you said cheers to that. Oh my god.
Number 2, my new segment. Why are you like this? This is I didn't ask you to prepare, Jose.
Oh, sure. I mean, it's okay.
So how do you? So this is my chance to ask my guests, with you giving the most concise answer as possible. Like it could be a long run-on sentence.
Okay, I'm good at that.
Jose, why are you like this?
I think. Oh, fuck. Why am I like? Okay, why am I? Let me see. Why am I? I contributed to, I think, my TV consumption. RuPaul's Drag Race. Sometimes a little bit dramatic. I like music. I like spilling the tea. Like that's what I do on my channel. I'm like spilling my family tea. I'm showing like my whole apartment, how like cluttered it is, and people are like, "Oh my god, you're so brave for showing that." I'm like, I'm just being myself and just like spilling my tea.
Why do you like spilling your tea? Why are you like this?
I feel like, oh, I know why. I'm anxiously attached. Like I really value having connection right away. It makes me feel safe.
Yeah.
When I'm like guarded, that makes me feel like I'm protected, and I'm like, no, I need to have connection. So like, yeah, this is who I hooked up with last time.
So you disclose
I disclosed. I'm
early.
like,
You're
yeah.
like, we're gonna be vulnerable. We're gonna share. We're gonna connect.
Yeah, exactly. But it sometimes puts me in dangerous situations.
Oh my god! Wait, how?
One time, like, I just gave my phone to this one person at the club. I'm like, yeah, add me on IG. You're cool. And they just like walked away with it. And I was like, oh shit. I don't know. Okay, maybe not all anxiously attached people are like that, but like
Just you.
Just
You're
me.
just speaking I statements. Just I statements. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's very honest.
Yeah.
I do feel more connected to you.
Oh my god. I'm glad.
Did you get the phone back?
No. I just went to T-Mobile and like they gave me a new one.
For
It's
free?
fine. Yeah, no, I had to pay like $200.
Oh my God.
I was like, it's the price I have to pay to be a baddie, to be a
To be a free loving,
person.
trusting,
That's fine.
the baddie.
But that's the old me. Now I'm in my new era, more serious, more just. Again, I try.
I almost bought it for a second.
I know.
I just been more quiet. I haven't been out, so
Right. But you're just wiser. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
like I feel like
Exactly.
I like that you have very fun yes and energy. And I love that. And I don't think you should ever lose that.
yeah.
But also to have discernment is good.
exactly.
Yeah.
exactly.
That's my recent word is discernment.
I recently learned what that means.
Really?
Like this past year, I'm like, oh,
Maybe
that explains.
Maybe it coincides with how you're like more
Exactly.
mature now.
Yeah.
Because to have discernment to me is to see clearly, right? To like analyze a situation, assess a situation clearly. Mm-hmm. To be clear thinking, clear seeing. And so
that's perfect.
I think it's okay if like you get a little tipsy and you just want to make friends, but still have discernment. Maybe that random dude looks a little dangerous.
Yeah, maybe he's not good to like take shots with.
No.
It's fine. Yeah.
Maybe you need to cover your drink.
I be sharing my
him.
drink.
But you know what? When you share your drink and you watch them drink it, then you're safe.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Yeah, we're all both going down.
Just don't watch them hide it and then
Yeah,
give it back
like,
to you. Santé.
Santé to that. We're
We're
like,
never gonna forget French salud. Okay. Okay, great. I love your why are you like this? Why am I like this? I haven't answered that, am I? I mean, listen, my whole Good Egg Immigrant Grocery Store stand-up comedy tour is a long answer to why am I like this, which is I grew up a quote-unquote good immigrant kid who felt like she had to be responsible or she could not exist or have value in this life. And then I discovered that just because you get straight A's, it doesn't mean that it's a guarantee for happiness or meaning.
Wow, that's deep.
Right? As you burp.
I know. I was literally holding in my burp.
You're like,
You're gonna make me puke. I'm kidding.
no, don't
I'm
do
kidding.
that, don't do that.
Oops.
But yeah, that's why I'm like this. And so now I decided to be a bad immigrant. No, I'm
Okay,
kidding.
Daddy.
I'm a comedian already. That's already like,
That's
not normal.
Yeah.
Next up, number 3, Reflections on New Orleans. So you're going to hear after this segment, New Orleans interviews with Uncle Bo, co-owner and co-chef of Singleton's Deli and Mini Mart. Basically, our new uncle, right, Corey?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Uncle Bo, you have to stay and listen to the interviews with Uncle Bo. He celebrated his 65th birthday on the day of our New Orleans show.
Oh my God.
We held the show inside of his deli and mini mart. And it was so amazing. So he invited all his friends. He was drunk and happy, as one does when you're in New Orleans and on your birthday.
Yeah.
And he just had so much love in his life. Like, I literally, I remember part of the interview that I had with him. I'm just like, you know what? I really hand it to you. Like, you are so blessed because you have so much family that loves you, and you guys have so much togetherness. And I don't have that shit.
Oh, yeah, you do. But differently. Chosen family.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have chosen family. With my blood family, not as much togetherness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's so amazing. Lived a very colorful life. Loves to share. He loves to share too.
Oh,
I
we'll get
know.
along.
He loves spilling his own tea.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's fun. So stay tuned for that. And we also hear from his son-in-law Ming Wen, who helped to produce the show with us. Eduardo and Deborah of Unión Migrante. You might hear me practice mi español.
See.
And every time I speak Spanish, I talk like this.
What accent is that?
Telemundo daytime television, I think.
That's
No.
very specific.
That's 100% telenovela.
No, wait, can you do it again?
No. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get me in trouble.
I know. I was like,
No, so that was fun to kind of interview them about Unión Migrante and what they're doing for like deportation defense and, their grassroots organization. Really amazing. They organize a lot of the undocumented workers who are largely Latinx in the New Orleans area, construction workers, busboys, restaurant workers, really the backbone of what runs the entire fucking tourist industry of New Orleans, So they are amazing. And so if you have a chance to go to jennyyang.tv or look in the show notes to get the link for how you can donate to them. They're incredible. Every dollar you donate to them is going to go so far. So please do that for Unión Migrante. And then, And then the next day after the show, we interview Uncle Bo again because we had to. Oh. And he was a little hungover, but still energetic.
oh my God.
He's amazing.
He's a
Yeah.
trooper.
Oh, he's such a gem. And him and Loa have just their family is so thick. And they all kick it. They all work. They all work at the deli still stuff. Even though they're pharmacists and nurses and all this
his
stuff,
kids.
and they still are like, nah. But Saturdays we're still here because Dad,
And then
Oh,
they're
that's
like,
so cute.
they're like, they go to like camping trips, and they like as a family like trip on mushrooms. I saw photos of
Oh my
him.
God.
Yeah.
every other
That's so-
year the boys all get together and they go on a big trip and go hiking.
hike.
The girls all go do whatever the girls are doing and stuff. But it's like to Yosemite and they hike 50 miles or something. Like that's their whole thing. It's
amazing.
They hoof it and it's adorable. And so it's like that. It's so funny where they talk about how he came from kind of like, some rough beginnings, refugee camp and all that stuff. And then and hard start in the US. But now it's just this big wholesome group of people you just want to hang out with, and they're just so loving and adorable.
He has the kind of big heart that comes from having seen some shit.
100.
You could really see that. Anyway, stay tuned for that. Number 4. But I was very touched. That's the bottom line for number 3. I was very touched. I've never had a father figure that was that loving. TBH. And yeah, I was just like so blown away by the amount of support that they give each other, which is a kind of support that I've had to learn, outside of the family. What it means to give moral support. I feel like with my family, I don't know about yours, like keeping you alive, keeping you fed, keeping you clean, teaching me how to basically be in the world. I got that from my family. 100%, But anything that was like touchy-feely, anything that was like emotional support,
No, it wasn't that.
they don't know what that is. And that now I understand. But we're older now, so we're teaching each other.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
I taught my
that.
mom how to say I love you.
Oh, wow.
It's a whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a whole thing.
Do your parents say I love you?
Oh, yeah, they say it a lot, actually.
That's
my
awesome.
my mom and I are
Okay,
very
brag.
close. I know. It's like, oh my God, how do I...
They say it a lot,
They say it
actually.
like 5 times a day.
Aww.
Yeah.
Do they appreciate what you're doing for them now? At first,
Yeah.
at first it was hard because I
At
watched your
first,
journey.
it was super hard.
Yeah.
When I started like uploading these videos of like how I decluttered, like my dad was like angry.
Yeah.
My mom was like super sad because she's like, oh my God, people are gonna think I'm like super dirty, that I don't clean.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Mom, people are not thinking that. They're like,
No.
they're like supporting, they understand the struggle.
Yeah.
And like, she's like, oh my God, I feel like it's all my dad's fault.
There's different kinds of hoarders.
Yeah.
There's like, because I actually for a year I worked as a home and office organizer.
Oh my God,
I
yes.
straight up went to the National Association of Professional Organizers
Oh my God.
meetings.
Wow.
Yeah, I had like 4 clients. And so I know the like professional aspect of it. And yeah, there are people who hoard who are clean.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, my house was actually like pretty like
Yeah.
organized and clean because of my mother.
Yeah.
Like organizing and forcing my dad to like,
Put things away at
put things
least.
away.
Yeah.
And like but it'll be very hard to clean.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, we're not dirty. It's just like we just have a lot of stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
But I like talking to you because I wanted to talk to you because I can just tell from the project of Jose Clean with
No, Jose Cleanup.
Jose Cleanup.
I'm like, what's my username?
Jose Cleanup with Jose Cleanup immediately, like from early on, you've grown so much in your following since even when I followed you. But early on, I could tell that you were committed to the process and you were sincere and that you were going to be very transparent. And that's such a gift to so many people as someone who's an immigrant who has families that might have hoarding tendencies. A lot of immigrant families relate to that, you know? And for you to like shine a light on it, yeah, it's hard, but you also can get a lot of support and you can feel less alone.
Yeah, I did definitely.
Right?
I raised up to $5,000 to like declutter my house.
It's
I'm like,
amazing!
that's crazy to think like, oh yeah, people pay me to clean my own house. And like,
Yes.
yeah.
Well, because you're like editing and shooting these
Yeah.
videos that really like let people into the process.
Yeah, and people are like living vicariously
Yes.
through me. They're like, yeah, like feel like I'm cleaning my own house because of you. Like I get a lot of messages that say like their parents that were hoarders died and then like they never got to experience that with
A
them.
clean house.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like a lot of
Yeah.
like, I wish I could do this with my parents, but they would
Yeah.
never let me.
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh.
I have a family member I want to do that with so bad, and every time I try and go in and help her and like clean up a section, then it's like I go away for a period because I don't live in Milwaukee, you know. I come back and then it's just like it's right back to just as bad as it was, if not worse. And it's like,
Exactly.
oh,
Yeah.
this is rough.
That's why, you know, when I learned about home and office organizing, it's like it is a mental health issue.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's like anxiety, right?
A lot of anxiety.
Right? Like the moment you want to move something that they're not quite ready to let go of, that's fear. That's anxiety, you know, and that comes from someplace.
Yeah, my dad would like shut down and like sometimes not talk to me for a day in the beginning. He'll be like, well, he will say hi and stuff like that, but I could tell like he was like, why
He's
you
like
move my
not happy
shit?
with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, okay. It's hard because it is like kind of like a mental, I don't know, I guess, yeah, a mental illness at times.
It depends on the intensity.
Yeah,
but
yeah, exactly.
But it's a mental health issue.
It's a mental health issue.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like hard to like deal with it because I feel like it's a type of secondhand smoke of like mental health, like because it's affecting the people around them.
Yes.
And so, yeah, and at one point I'm like, well, I have to be able to deal with my dad feeling that way, and my dad has to be able to deal with him feeling that way.
Yeah.
And we just have to push.
Listen, you working on a refugee resettlement as a DACA immigrant, like give me the 2 sentences kind of insight on that, because that sounds so intense, and to actually have lived that through. Did you do that while the ICE raids and campaign were happening, or did that happen before?
Well, I got let go during the whole defunding of refugee resettlement. Our whole like organization.
Is that what happened?
Yes, that's why.
Oh, that's why we got those videos of the little babies who didn't have a translator, who had to like go to hearings by themselves.
Yes, exactly. Like,
were you one of the people that were supposed to go with them?
oh no, I worked with. Okay, so the way that I worked was I worked for a nonprofit that
Yeah.
provided case management services,
Yeah.
like connecting them with community resources for unaccompanied children. So I was mainly like in charge of like making sure they resettle well and that they're like getting all their needs met and like
Okay.
checking up on them, like going to their homes,
Resettling in America. Yep,
and then
I
like
got
giving
it.
them a lot of guidance on like the whole like immigration process, the legal process side of it.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm just a caseworker, and I'm here like trying to solve like these legal issues and guide them through it. So, towards the end, it got really intense because
Yeah.
like there was no like support for them. There's
Yeah.
like not enough lawyers.
How did it feel for you to watch all the ICE stuff go down?
It was really, I mean, yeah, I think it's just like broke me. I feel like I don't know. Feel really bad because I'm not really as involved with immigration now because I just like got burned out. I'm like, I feel like hopeless at times. I know there is hope, but at that, I think I just needed time to like recover. But it was just like heartbreaking. I'm like, there's not that much I could do at this moment.
Yeah.
Especially like me losing my job. I'm like, I literally don't. Like, I can't. Like, I want to help, but I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what burnout is.
I literally got burned out.
You'll
but-
feel hopeless.
Yeah, I feel hopeless. But at times, I still had my job. I will still want to fight. I fought to the last moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, as long as, but I just had to move back.
Yeah. The ICE raids definitely broke me a little too.
Yeah, I was in Chicago during the whole thing in Chicago. What was the ICE raids in
Yeah.
Chicago.
How was that?
It was scary because it was my first time in Chicago, and I was visiting my friend, and then we were by, I think north of Chicago, downtown Chicago, like north of that, like 20 miles, and I remember waking up to like whistles.
Yeah.
They have like a whistle system
Yeah.
over there, and like I will hear people scream ICE, ICE, and I'm like, oh my god, I literally can't go out today because I'm
Yeah.
undocumented, I'm a DACA recipient, so I'm like, I can't risk it. And it was just like, yeah, I would like joke around with my friend. I would be like, oh my god, I don't want to be writing no Anne Frank book. Like, I ain't trying to like, okay, maybe
You
cut
were
that
already
out.
imagining yourself.
Like, okay, today I'm here
Locked
stuck in
in the attic.
locked in this attic. I'm like, I ain't trying to do that, but I'm like,
Chicago,
not-
you'd be in the basement.
oh, in the basement.
You're like, that's not going to be my story.
That's not gonna... No, and I was like so dumb too because I was like on my TikTok because I like spilling my tea, but I see the positive side of it. I'm
Yeah.
like, people need to know, like, DACA people exist,
Yes.
and there's no one online talking about it.
Thank
And I
you.
was like, hey guys, don't come to Chicago because like I'm hiding from ICE right
Yeah.
now, and like telling them like, keeping
No,
them
we need
updated.
people like you who feel comfortable
Yeah, I
speaking
feel
up.
comfortable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Number 5, clutter is rarely just clutter in immigrant households. Tell me about that.
Yes.
What? Yeah. Tell
I-
me about that.
I think like good anecdote is when I was a caseworker for unaccompanied children, I had to do home tours, and I did a home tour for this teenager that lived with their uncles, and he had the rest of his family in his in Guatemala, and so I'm like, okay, let's do this home visit. I had to check his room and everything, and when I walked into the room, I had like a smell, like a intense smell of roses. I'm like, oh my god, it smells so nice in here, and I looked, and it's like 20 plus candles of the Virgin Mary. They have the rose scent, and I'm like, oh my god, that's so beautiful. And he was like, yeah, I haven't thrown everything out. And I'm like, no, you don't have to explain. I understand why you don't throw this out because it has like religious and family significance to you.
Yeah.
And as I declutter my house with my family, I'm like, a lot of these items are not just cluttered, they represent so much of like their immigrant experience. So like the regular like decluttering methods of like holding it and like saying, does this bring joy to yourself? I'm like, that doesn't really work because it brings joy, it brings like memories, it brings like so much. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And then there's like, Dad, why do you have 2 broken office chairs?
I know, and they're like, exactly. Though he wanted to sell one on Facebook Marketplace, and I'm like, we're gonna get sued. Like somebody's gonna break their back on it, and like,
There's stuff that has memory, and then there's like, why do you have 3
Exactly.
broken file cabinets, Dad?
I will say that's his savings account. He's like, oh yeah, I could sell it for scraps
No,
of metal.
totally.
Yeah.
Totally. No,
That's his
they
whole
see
thing.
it as a resource.
Yeah, they
For
see
sure.
it as a
We see it as
resource.
junk. And it's like, baby, you don't have a junkyard space.
Exactly.
This is your house.
We call our house the warehouse.
Yeah.
Well,
I know.
my mom will always joke around like that. Oh, I'm the manager of the warehouse, and my dad is like the supplier of items, and I'm like, yeah.
I love that you've let out your hair today.
I did. I'm like,
Jose, clean up.
the Jose
Out of
clean up
drag.
out of drag. I'm like, my bandana. People might think I'm bold or something because like I'm always wearing the bandana,
But no, you're free,
I'm, like,
not
free my
cleaning right now.
hair,
Look at
my
that.
hair's like,
Do you actually sell? All right, so I think I saw that you'd sell the stuff, but like, so if that's your dad's savings, why not go ahead and let's just go ahead and make that into cash now? Because
It's
it's just
hard.
sitting here anyways. So let's sell it then. You want to
Yeah.
sell it later? Well, let's sell it now and just
Yeah.
get it out the fucking way.
yeah, exactly. It's hard though, like hauling all that stuff outside.
Yeah.
I'm like, and just to make like a little bit of money sometimes.
That's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. I try doing even like Facebook Marketplace. Like I'm gonna be negotiating with people that are trying to get it for like
No.
$5 all day. I'm just like that at times. I'm like, let's just throw this away because like
Yeah.
it's just not.
It's not worth your time.
It's not worth my time.
But you know, one thing that I do, I did realize about immigrants and hoarding, at least from my personal experience as well as from being a professional home organizer, is a lot of times either older generations or immigrants, they don't trust institutions or systems. So like Chinese people, for example, they love stashing cash or gold in their house rather than putting it in the bank. Because it's like, you can't see it, then you can't control it, you can't trust it. So I feel like there's that element too of like, sometimes if you've gone through trauma, if you're a refugee, if you had to leave everything you've known, but like you can't trust things you don't understand or can't see, something that's concrete and in front of you makes sense.
Yeah.
Right? Like you
Yeah.
can control it, you can smell it, you can see it, and that gives you a peace of mind. Right?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's an element of it too.
Like you see it there. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, I could just tap into
This
it.
is a
like,
resource of mine. I can sell it. Look at that scrap metal. I feel safer rather than like, I don't trust this bank.
yeah.
You know, I don't trust so and so that they won't just take my money or take my whatever.
That's depression era mentality.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
similar. That's why sometimes
Yeah.
you hear about boomers who also have that problem,
100.
you know? So anyway, y'all, listen, we could go on and on, but I feel like we've already we've gotten to know you pretty well
Oh.
in just a short amount of time. And so let's just do a quick. We gotta
Okay,
end
okay.
the this segment. But since we mentioned it, number 6, when hoarding includes nice things from famous people. Tell me about Don Rickles.
Oh my god. So the other day I was like looking through my dad's like boxes, and there was like 2 boxes that had like a bunch of like what's it, not cows, but what's the male version of cows? Bowls, a bunch of brass bowls and like ancient like Chinese like relics and like so many like antique looking things.
Yeah.
And then I saw like a little tag that said Barbara Rickles and Don Rickles, and I'm like, who are these people? And then I googled them, and it's apparently like this Don Rickles is like a comedian.
Yeah.
He was a voice actor for Mr. Potato Head. And so I'm like, oh my god, like, and I asked my dad, like, where did you get this from? They're like, yeah, I was working a gig where they were like just throwing everything out. They're throwing like really beautiful things, beautiful furniture, everything. That's what he managed to bring home. And I'm like, wow. And so I looked it up on Google, and like their estate sale looked like a lot of the items that we had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and,
it's what didn't get sold at the estate
what did
sale.
perhaps. Yeah. And I'm like, these things are expensive. Like,
Yeah.
I just watched on Instagram, literally just a couple days ago, Tony Danza going down a whole thing about his relationship with Don Rickles.
Yeah.
And he played like a voicemail and stuff like that. There is 100% a massive group of individuals who pay a lot of money to have something of Don Rickles.
Yeah.
oh my
He's-
Don
god.
Rickles was the fucking man. He was the roast master general.
He was known as the main insult comedian.
Oh.
King of Mean.
Yeah, of the roast, of the original roast.
I was like, who is
yeah.
this? And yeah.
Yeah. He's not my cup of tea, but
Oh, I
a lot
love
of
him so
people,
much.
a lot of people will like his stuff. Okay, that you
Okay.
should definitely try to sell.
Yeah, I'm gonna not throw that away.
No. Number 7, using hypnosis for healing. What do we need to know about this? What do we need to know about hypnosis, real
I
quick?
love it. Okay, real quick. I basically, it goes like straight into your subconscious, and it speaks to that. It tries to recirculate all those like cross wires of like your wounds that you have.
Well, so
And
what's an
it's
example of something that you recircuited?
recircuitive? A lot of things. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I have been working on my self-esteem, and it has helped a lot, actually.
Oh, should I
Has-
go to this person?
Oh, it's like an app. You could go like hypnotherapy. Like you could go to a professional.
Yeah.
But some professionals like record their voice
Oh.
and just like have it online.
Okay, you'll send me the.
I'll send you
resource.
a
Okay.
coupon.
I'm not gonna endorse it for the masses, but you'll tell me personally.
I'll tell you outside.
You made it to the end of the episode. That means you're a paid subscriber, aka my OnlyPaid. Thanks to the team that makes the podcast happen. I'm your host, writer, producer, and booker, Jenny Yang. Heard but not seen voice and pod producer, Corey Higgs. Social media management and social editing by Natalie Dang. Podcast video editing by Barento Taha. Thank you for supporting me to stay an independent voice. Let me know you listen to the end. Comment on my Substack or IG post and say the secret code.
Jose Cleanup.
Jose Cleanup. Look at that. See, that's marketing.
That's
Jose
okay.
Cleanup.
I'm
Every
telling
chance he gets to get a
That's
plug
right.
in.
Thanks to my incredible guest, Jose Ruiz, Jose Cleanup. Follow him on Instagram and TikTok
and TikTok and Facebook.
and Facebook. Incredible. Thank you.
Thank you.
For me, I've been here 51 years. I have never bothered to vote. I'm no Democratic. I'm no Republican. I don't belong to no party. For me, I love this country. This country gave me a lot of opportunity to build, to do what I have with not much, but I made it. But there's so much wrong right now. It's just so wrong. If you're a good person, your heart will tell you this is wrong.
Yeah.
And you gotta know right away. And I'm so glad I brought that to my kid, and we all on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not good. Yeah, I mean, and that's when I jumped in the fight. When my nephew got deported, my wife and I, he got locked up in Texas. So we flew to Dallas. We drove to prison. We went to visit him. And it's not they say it's called detention center. It's not detention center. It's the prison. It's 3-lay barbed wire. Everybody wear a different color of jumpsuit. We hired a immigration lawyer. We filed 5 motions. No due process. They get to see nobody.